And welcome back to the Apples and Axes first open annual tournament. This is going to be a best of 5 between Good Fights and Brave New World. Good Fights playing in the red trunks, and in the blue trunks we are going to be playing Brave New World. Jebro, what do the splits look like?
I see that red at the moment are going to be hitting. Oh, it looks like they're going to go around the back. Good. This is good. So blue have opted to go across down over to the red's close point. We've got 2 on the mid. We've got pitting do on each side. And we've got the red have actually gone around the back of the point there on mid. So they've got 4 in. So they've got some range now. You've got the ranger, not the ranger, sorry. We've got the engineer. He's on top just throwing down some grenades. Got a lot of boons as well, especially from the spirit pets there as well. So we've got blue now coming back into mid as well, so they're actually covered just coming back on the red side, trying to catch them out from behind, and almighty as well. So the red are all, someone from blue needed to stick on the point there, but red have actually capped their mine now as well, so they've got that point back. So we've got 1 point per team. There's a little bit of the mid fight is very interesting. They're fighting all over the place. They're very, very split up. Cuffy is getting down quite low, but he's actually up top, so he can have a little bit of a breather. Even if he goes down up there, no one's able to get up there and do anything about it. Red have actually regrouped on their stairs on their side of the map. They actually went for a little bit of a stealth there, and they moved in straight away on the midpoint. They actually did get some focus, but the damage is lacking on both sides. Actually, Cuffy is actually down. Got downed by Magic, who's actually sitting at the top of the point at mid, but not actually getting him down. He's not actually realised he's down. I'm not sure what happened there.
Well, I really don't know what happened either. Unfortunately, Cuffy actually going to be rezzed up here. Magic Choker going to be going possibly for this mine. Yeah, he's going to go for the mine here. No one really winning in the mid fight right now. We do see a couple members of Brave New World going down here. Of course, they're being played representing by the blue team, and the red team also representing is being represented by Good Fights. Looking at the henge here, we are going to see. I lost him. We are going to see Wakey, I believe that's how Wakey going to be.
That's the one. That's the one.
The one and only Wakey going to be trying to be pushed back here from the henge here. Looks like they're going to try and rotate over towards the middle area, and we are going to see Cuffy here go in from the for the stealth kill, possibly trying to pick off a low target here. But right now it is 1 point for Brave New World, and Good Fights is going to be up here for 2, and it looks like Cuffy and Almighty are going to be trying to grab this Chieftain area. Chieftain is going to be possibly taken uncontested. Yes, that is going to be the case here. But a large fight in the middle below the keep here. LYLY, unfortunately not, LYL, unfortunately not going to be able to do much of anything as Mini Ken and 5 Gauge come up from the right side onto the keep here to try and grab and make sure that this point stays contested towards them. Right now, blue team is at a complete disorienting state right now, Jebro. I don't think they know what's going on.
They're trying to go for the bosses at the moment by the looks of things. They've just taken theirs. They've gone all the way around the back. Red not picking up on it yet. The Warrior's gone for the boss, and the Thief has actually gone for the contestation on the point, which wasn't really the best thing to do because they're going to get people running back to that point. The Warrior should have gone to the point, and the Thief should have, well, either that or both of them bursted down Svanir. There's actually a fight going down at Svanir. It's going to be a bit of a race. They're stealthing quite well, so blue is stealthed currently at the moment, but they're not picking a target. They're not going for anyone. They're just running around Svanir, waiting to burst him down, I think.
Yeah.
But
oh, that's
steal. Blue. Oh, they did
steal
get
from
it,
Cuffy.
actually.
Cuffy, unfortunately, going to go down pretty quickly here with 2 stompers on his backside. Unfortunately, Genyen Z is also going to go down here as well. So right now, the team that seems to be in the more dominant side of the team matchups is going to be Team Good Fights in a very, very good position here as far as map control and kind of team awareness here. But as well, we do see Cuffy doing a very, very good job of just kind of being all over the map once again. Of course, Magic Choker also playing the Thief, doing a good job here. Unfortunately, LYL going down here as well, and Wakey's going to be the one to stomp out there. That Shark is going to come up here and say, I'm gonna eat you for dinner, which is also very, very tasty as well on chicken and bread. Little Damage also doing a very, very good job here. Unfortunately, gonna be chilled there. Gonna be popping his ultimate there, excuse me, his elite skill, and gonna be popping invulnerability to try and save himself. But unfortunately, Fear and a ton of condition damage gonna bring him down pretty quickly there. Minikin there, unfortunately, not gonna be able to do much of anything as far as stomping goes. And Little Damage being rallied here once again from one of the team members of Brave New World. Mesmer Portal actually going to go down here, and all 3 members of Brave New World are going to come in simultaneously to the mine here. I don't think Genyan Z was actually expecting this, and he's actually taking a lot of damage right now. Unfortunately, Genyan Z doing a good job, though, at negating damage. Going to pop that elite skill there, and going to go down very, very quickly here. This is going to be a stomp onto Genyan Z. That supply drop going down here as well, and we do see Miniken coming up for the rescue, trying to keep this point from being uncontested here. And Almighty is going to be actually going down here as well. That rally going to come up here. Very, very nice job there by Little Damage. Little Damage doing a great job at keeping his team alive here. He does have his heal off cooldown, so he's going to be able to use that Magic Toker very, very low here. And he's going to stealth away there once again. And Little Damage and Almighty doing a very good job at keeping this mine in complete control of their area right now.
Yeah, they're doing well. Blue actually steaming back now. They're only actually about 20 points behind, so they've pulled back the lead that that Red had before. They're still behind, and they caught up mainly through those boss kills. So maybe they want to just keep doing that with the boss kills. That's very good. We just do see Lil at the mid against Wacky. He's gonna potentially have some trouble there, but Lil is actually getting some congestion there. Got 2 ticks off, so slowly getting Wacky off that midpoint. If the fight stays alive at mine and the Ranger at mid can keep the Warrior off, then we might see a bit of a point switch here. But Lil's getting quite low on the mid. He's still got his spirits up and everything, but the point, the mine is actually being capped. Is being recapped by Miniken. No one from Blue is on the point. No one's realised what is going on at mine. What are they doing? I have no idea whatsoever. Blue could have... They've just 3 or 4 of them are hanging around mine, just oblivious to the one guy from Red who's actually got the initiative and is sticking on the point. That's what matters on the points. The kills and stuff, yeah, fair enough. But the guy who's on the point contesting it or winning those points for the opposite team, he's the one to watch out for, and no one watched out for him just then.
Yeah, unfortunately, we are going to see Genyan Z actually try and decap this henge here. Can he get it? He's actually going to get a full decap there onto the henge. Nicely done here. But unfortunately, Qhu and LYL is going to be coming up under the point here as well and try and just kind of push off Genyan Z and Magic Choker. Magic Choker trying to deal some significant amount of damage to Qhu, which he is able to do as well. He's going to actually try and grab up this other Ranger here. Genyan Z in a lot of trouble here, taking a lot of damage here from the LY as well as a few others from Brave New World. Brave New World trying to come up onto their henge point there. We do see one of the Mesmer's AoE skills being dropped there with a lot of condition and damage and removal here, but unfortunately Genyan Z going to go down here. That rally can possibly come off there. Can they grab it there? He's still at about 90% health points right there, and he is going to be able to grab and be rallied there. And we do see a couple other members of Brave New World come in as well here. A lot of AoE damage being dealt here down to this henge point here as well. One thing that we also can kind of point out here is Magic Toker trying to deal some damage, but he's actually get forced off the point there, and it looks like henge is going to go towards the blue team. So far, they're doing a pretty substantial job at really trying to keep this point away from the Reds.
Yeah, there's so much fighting going on at the points, but just as I look at the map, I don't know if the guys in chat have noticed as well, there is no one actually at mid at the moment. I'm trying to hold that bit of information off just in case these guys are listening. But Svanir, Chieftain is currently up at the moment, waiting to potentially be killed for some pointage. So we are very even. It's 3-4-4 against 3-4-4 right this second. Red pulling it back just because they've got the midpoint, which has actually got nobody on it. Right. So Blue potentially, we've got a 3-on-1 situation now happening at henge. So Kyuhu is actually moving away, but we do see the thief. Magic Toka is just jumping in there as well, trying to get some DPS, trying to keep that point contested because they've actually got the 2-cap now. Blue realizing a bit too late, unfortunately, that the mid is indeed open. So nobody, not some communication lacking from Blue at the moment, just who's fighting where, not realizing where the opposite team are on the map, which is a very, very key thing to actually do. So here we go. Blue regrouping, they're going for the boss and getting the recap of their close point. These guys have probably been the only team who I've seen personally through this tournament who have done very, very well at regrouping, gathering themselves back up from a defeat and then getting back in the fight. Very, very effective. They've sent one guy to mid, 2 guys to mid now. I think someone's going to try and go for a boss kill. Potentially, yeah, Cuffy's going down for the boss now. Looks like the Ranger from Blue maybe as well. He's going to move. Not sure exactly what's going to happen there.
Yeah, you know, right now the team Good Fights is actually in a very, very commanding lead here as far as point caps go. They're up to 2 point caps. That's going to give them a lot of points right now, and considering that they're about 70 points away from taking this game 1, it looks like Brave New World really needs to get some points decapped. They did do just that in mind, and they could possibly have a 2-cap on their hands, which would put them at a good small lead there if they can hold that for just a little bit there. Unfortunately, Henge is going to be decapped here by Genyen Z. Very, very nicely job there. Unfortunately, Kyuhu is actually doing a not a very good job at trying to deal as much damage as possible. Unfortunately, the Mesmer in a little bit of trouble there, as well as LYL going down here as well. So that's going to be a 5 point for the team Good Fights. Genyen Z doing a good job at just keeping this point decapped, keeping it almost to the point of trying to get points on for his side, and that is going to be a stomp here onto HooQ. And, you know, something that is just very, very tedious and annoying as we do see Almighty come in and try and take Genyen Z out as well. Wacky going to go get stomped down here as well. And it is about a 40-point differential right now, and both teams have 1 point, so it's going to be very, very favorable to kills. But we are seeing the Thief, Cuffy, going on to the boss. Can he grab it? Can he get it in time? It is 483 to 440. This is going to be a very, very tense matchup. Henge is going to be the point of contention here. No one is actually at mine right now, and if Cuffy can actually grab this boss kill, he might be able to actually pull his team a lead now. They are 10 points away from victory. Good Fights is very, very close here. They are 30 points from victory as well as Brave New World here. This is going to be a GGs are actually being called right now onto the team Good Fights. So Good Fights takes game number 1 in this best of 5 series.